Oh, I'm too big for a 125. It's beneath me. It won't carry me through the woods. Wrong answer. A 125 isn't powerful enough. It won't pull me through the loose sand. The fact is, a 125 is a very capable bike. I weigh 230 pounds without my gear. With my gear, closer to 245. This 125, I'm telling you, I have the most fun on. The 300 is just, it's cheating. I can put the 300, go slow in third gear, go fast in third gear. It doesn't make any difference. With these, yeah, you got to shift around. You got to play a little more. It's just flat out more fun. That's what you call a cross rut. Glad I got knee pads on. If you live in a hilly type of terrain, lots of huge big hills, I can't speak for that. I don't know how this would do. I honestly don't think it would be too bad if it was fast moving, but if it was something to where you have to slowly make your way up a big hill, then yeah, I don't think this would be the bike for you. But for around here in southern Texas or probably Florida, a place where they don't have a whole lot of rocky mountainous ranges, just your typical trails or hell, even the track day. This 125, I'm telling you, I wish I would have got one sooner. So if you're in the market for a dirt bike, do not pass up a 125 or even a 150. I would say a 150 would give you a little bit better bottom end, but this bike doesn't spend a lot of time on that low end. It has 68 hours on it. I've ridden it on the trails twice, and both times it's freaking phenomenal. I've ridden it in the backyard a couple times in the trails beyond the trees, and it's still phenomenal. The track is the limiting factor to what bike you have. So this 300 is major overkill. A 250 is slightly overkill. 125 is perfect. Until you get out on them wide open sections, that's probably about the only place that's going to be lacking. But even then, this bike is so quick. It is very quick. Yeah, that 300, I just don't know its future now. All I do is just these single tracks. I don't go to the racetrack anymore. So yeah, this 125, it seems to be perfect. And that's about all I have for this video. Here's some more footage of me going through the woods. If you got any questions, leave them down in the comments section. Ooh, look at that. I will answer them. I love this bike. Now I got to get it cleaned up. Another point I want to bring up, especially for you new riders, why starting off on a 125 versus even a 250 or a 300. When you make a mistake and a whiskey throttle, and you might think that you won't, but it does happen. You'll eventually get tired and you'll hit a bump that's going to make you whiskey throttle, and you're not going to be covering the clutch. Anyways, a whiskey throttle on a 125 is really nothing. A whiskey throttle on a 300 will put you into orbit, okay? They'll be digging your teeth out of a freaking pine tree or a tree, whatever. So that is something to really consider whenever choosing a dirt bike. They do make other trail bikes, but if we're talking two strokes here, and that's what we're talking about, is two strokes. Yes, the 125 or 150, I think would be perfect to, one, have fun on, and two, to learn on. It's just safer. That's all it is. So 125, I'm telling you, this thing is freaking awesome.